welcome to the Sticks and Threads podcast, episode 20. Welcome, my name is Jen and I'm coming to you from the Netherlands where I live with my husband and my three children and our cat. I'm a bit out of practice because it's been a month again and it's just really hectic and let's just go straight in. It's really hectic here. It's 2 weeks until we really move. So this will be the very last episode I record in this living room. And the next one will be from the new house. And I have no clue when or where I will record or anything. It's just, I don't know. So this is just a little bit of a closure for a moment. I will be back, but I need to show you a few things and then I am closing it down just to have peace of mind that it's all taken care of, and I'm not letting anyone wait any longer because I really hate it that there's so long between episodes, and I don't mean to, but it's just the way it is. So welcome. I really look, I don't know anymore. It's so hectic, and yeah, I wanted to go to the hairdresser, but I decided to record a podcast instead. So yeah, let's dive into all the things because I have cleared all my needles. I have no whips on anything. It's all done. I'm surprised. 2 weeks before the house move, everything is done. Except my scrappy blankets, but I don't count those as whips. So that's all that I have left on the needles. No more whips. And it's so weird, and I feel a big massive castanitis coming on, and I want to cast on all the shawls and all the cardigans and all the sweaters, and I can't because my entire stash is packed up at the moment. I had 2 sock whips, vanilla sock whips for the car knitting, but I finished those. So I have to go dive into a box and find some sock yarn and cast on for the ribbing and put those in the car so I will not knit on them when I'm at home. So all I will knit on at home is my blankets, but time is running out and it's getting really hectic now, so I'm pretty sure I will not have that much time anyway. But yeah, I do have a lot of finished objects to show you, and I will start with the one that I no longer have here. I was so happy it was finished that I immediately gave it to my friend and said, "Here, it's yours. I don't want to have it in my house anymore," because I was so sick and tired of it. But I knitted the Fading Point by Hogi Locatelli. Oh, I'm sorry. It was bumping the table. I knitted Fading Point by Hogi Locatelli in Katia Sweet Lace, and it was 80% acrylic, it was 10% wool and 10% mohair, I think, is lace weight. And I shown you pictures on Instagram, so if you want to see, you can go check out those. And I was really happy it got finished. And I got to gift it to my friend and she really likes it, so yay! Then, there's so much stuff right here. All the finished objects are right here and I just don't know where to go from here. So that's Fading Point done. I don't have anything to show. A hat. I still have it in a project bag. This was made by Dawn from Crafty Mama Designs in Canada, and I just love this little sheepy bag. Probably the reason why it's still in here, because I wanted to keep it with me. I finished the hat I was knitting on, the Virva hat, and we'll get the designer information to you in a moment, but it is so pretty. And I love the yarn, I love the colors, I love the pattern, and it's so beautiful and amazing. So I thought, well, I might keep it myself, but it's too small. I stuck with everything from the pattern, but I didn't do a gouge swatch. It's too small. So my daughter will be very happy because she likes this as well, and she appreciates hand knit, so she will get this as soon as I'm done with the recording. And let me get there. Also, I wanted to knit the matching mitts with it, the fingerless mitts, but since the hat is too small for me and the mittens will be too big for my daughter anyway, I'm still like, should I knit those mittens and just risk it or not? I don't know. So I just put it aside, and who knows, but is the designer is Fiona Ellis, and this pattern was in Lane magazine issue number 3. So yeah, it's all my scribbles here, so I can't show you there. So go check that out because it's really pretty. Look, I really love this. Sorry, the lighting is horrible again, but it's so pretty. The yarn is from Poly Orange in the UK, lovely Jodie. It's called Early Autumn, and it's merino and silk high twist, and it is a pleasure to knit with. I really enjoyed it, and that's probably why I kept it in a bag with the pattern and my needles, because I can show you. I have the needles, the cable needles, and everything is still here, ready to go if I decide to do the mittens anyway and see where it goes. But at this time I can't even focus on anything, so I don't think I will cast on this pattern because it's too beautiful to mess it up. So the Virva hat finished. My daughter will be really happy later today when I will give her the hat. Done. Then we have a pair of socks. This was a last minute cast on. I decided to knit a pair of Christmas socks for my husband, and I did it entirely in secret. He has not seen anything from it, so it's a complete surprise. And I knit these from opal yarn, Klangquilten, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's not officially a Christmas yarn, but it looks like Christmas yarn so much so. And this is the tag information. Number 9040 is the colorway. And I have 2 socks. I no longer have my sock blockers. They are all packed up, so this is all I can do. Really, the minute you pack up your things, you start missing it. It's really, but it's really pretty. I really like it. I know he loves opal yarn. It feels great, sturdy, and it's just an amazing sock yarn to knit with. And I did contrast heels. I didn't do contrast toes. I didn't do contrast cuffs because I know this is exactly enough for a pair of socks for his. I do have leftovers, So this one will go in my blanket and this one will be made into a mini skein for swaps later, because again everything is packed up. So that's that one. Then I also finished, and that was really a massive knit, and it was a struggle and everything, but my cardigan is finally finished, like a cloud from Hogi Locatelli, and it's too big to show you really. I've shown pictures and I'm sorry. I've shown pictures on Instagram. There are a few mistakes in here and I will go tell you later, but I don't have the tags here anymore from the yarn, but it's Drops Kid Silk Mohair and Lana Grossa Merino Lace. It was a pleasure to knit with, and this will be very warm and cozy, and I will love wearing it and look forward to wearing it because it's finally finished and now I've shown you and now I can start wearing it. But then I made a mistake, you can see, in the pattern, and I was at the ribbing. I was here when I noticed that here they were stacked up instead of, you know what I mean. I don't know how to explain it. So I asked, what should I do? Should I rip it back and start over, or should I leave it, or what? And almost everyone said, well, rip it back. You have spent so much time on it and it's such a beautiful cardigan, and you'll regret it and everything. And then I tried picking up the stitches, and after 3 hours I had the needle in with the cable and everything, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't rip the other needle out and frog that part. I just couldn't. I just sat there and looked at it and was like, no, I can't rip that needle out. I can't. And it's also with the really words today. I'm so sorry. With the mohair and the lace, I just was too afraid it would get stuck and I had to rip it and really pull it apart, and I would get knots and everything, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to do it. And some other people said, well, I really had to look for it. So those are knitters. So if knitters have to look for it, I was like, I'll be fine. And you know, I'll be wearing it and I'm not going to any official parties or anything. If I meet any knitters and they notice, they will know. They will understand why I didn't rip back. They will feel my pain for it. And if a non-knitter will not see, and if a non-knitter looks that closely at my cardigan, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? So I just left it and I finished it and I washed it and blocked it, and you can see the sleeves are also not ready. This will be my house cardigan and I love it. It's really fluffy, it's really warm, and I look forward to wearing it. So my Like a Cloud cardigan, I can really recommend the finished product. It's really easy to knit, like you don't have a button band to pick up or shawl color or anything. It's straight on. It's a really easy pattern, but if you have to knit a size large or above, it gets really boring to constantly knit the same pattern. But I am really happy with the finished object. Next up, oh, I'm sorry. Next up are my Cody Womple socks by Mina Philip, the knitting expert, from the Wanderlust Sock Club. I am now officially 5 patterns behind in the club and I will not catch up. New club is already waiting. I purchased it because I absolutely love her patterns. I just couldn't keep up this time due to the house move and everything. You want to see my socks. I had these on the sock blockers before I started packing up my my crafting supplies and everything. So these are the only sock blockers I have with me at the moment, and these are the socks are so pretty. The pattern was really awesome to knit. I can really recommend it, and it's really easy, really pretty. But look at how stunning it looks. The yarn is amazing. It was a huge joy to knit this yarn. And the yarn is by Craftfulness Sandra, and it's the spoil based. Really get the spoil based because it's 80% merino, 20% nylon. The colorway is Jasmine Tea, and really it's yeah, it's a huge joy to knit with this. So I've heard there's also sock yarn 85% merino and 15% nylon. I have not tried that yarn yet. I'm really anxious to try that because I want to know how that will hold up in socks. But these are really, really, I love them. And now I can start wearing them. So I'm really happy that's done. Yeah, a lot of finished object, but this is the last part of it. I also finally finished my whiteout shawl by Melanie Berg, and I started this on March 9th, 2018, and I finished it on October 26th, 2018. It took a really long time, but I stopped earlier than I had to because I just couldn't go on. This is my shawl. I tried blocking it, but yeah, space is really. Maybe I will re-block it when we are in the new house, but look at how pretty. Officially, this is one lace chart, the green part here, and there should be one more repeat on top of this. But also I really was unsure about my yardage. I had left from this yarn, and this yarn was a gift, and I can't buy that anymore. So I decided, well, it's really big already, and I'm just going to leave it here. And I bound off, and I am really happy with it. It's really pretty. The lace work, you really have to focus on it. So I'm really happy I got to finish it. And look at how it's just so pretty. The yarn is it's really soft, and oh, it's amazing. I will get the yarn out because now I can. Oh, sorry for the crinkling, but I already put it in the bag and then I thought, oh, I can't pack it. I have to still show it. This is one part, and it's from Draadkracht CLG Silk lace, and I still have half of it left, and I will find a project for it because this yarn is so soft and so shiny and so pretty, and yeah, it's awesome. It's really pretty. And the other yarn is, I still have a little bit left, but I was not sure if this would be enough for a full chart repeat. It was 35 rows or 38 rows of lace left and bind off, and yeah, I didn't want to risk it. It's naturally lace and it is 60% merino and 40% de-haired angora. It's really soft. It was gifted to me, and I was really happy to have found a pattern that would suit this yarn, and that I have a lovely shawl to wear and remember the gift and the other special yarn, because that's what it's all about. The last finished object, it was when I was writing my show notes last night. It was a whip, and I thought about keeping it as a whip, but yeah, I decided to finish it this morning. I wake up every day at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I just can't sleep anymore. So I decided to, I'll just finish it. Who cares? So, 2 finished socks. The yarn is Felici from Knit Picks Tea Party, and I really, really love the colors. Self-striping, I love self-striping. It's really easy to knit and really quick, because you have a stripe and then you think, oh, I'll just knit one more stripe. Oh, I just knit one more stripe, and before you know it, you have a pair of socks. So that's really... I still have 45 grams left, so I will for sure make another pair with the leftovers, but not now, because I've seen the stripes, I know what it looks like. So I will now pack this up, and this will be a pair some other time. So really, I really love Felici, and I really wish Knit Picks would ship to the Netherlands, because they have so many beautiful yarns, and I love Felici, and I just wish they would ship to the Netherlands. All like, I want Wool of the Andes and all the other yarns, Knit Pick Straw and everything. I see it constantly on all the podcasts, and I'm like, I want it too. Yeah, sorry, little rant. I'm USA. I love anything from the USA. So those were all the finished objects. Everything is cleared from my needles. I have no whips. I have nothing on the needles. Except my blanket, but I can't show you that because it's really too big to show. And I have not cast on a new pair of socks. I will later. Later today I will go find a box with the sock yarn, which will be a task anyway, but I will find some sock yarn, wind it up, and cast on the cuffs, so I have it ready for car knitting, because we still have 2 more trips coming up, and I will talk about that later. I also have some acquisitions, gifts to show, and yeah, let's get started. I received my Giddy Yarns advent calendar. It's still in its box. I'm afraid that if I open it, I will open everything, and so I'm trying to protect myself to not open it, because I really want to dive in and start using it, but no. I am packing it up later today, because I really need to save myself. I don't know how to say it, but if I don't pack it up now, I will open it, and I will open everything, because I can't restrain myself for that. I'm really curious, and so I'm going to pack it up, and it will be opened on December 8th. I will pack it up in the kitchen stuff with my tea advent calendar. So December 8th I will start using my advent, and I have some catching up to do, and I look forward to that because I like that. So I received a lot of mini skeins or scraps or leftovers. I don't know how to call it, but I'm really happy with that because it's going into my blanket as a memory. And I'm not going to show you all those. I have shown pictures on Instagram, and that's it. It would get way too much to show you all the minis and the scraps, and I'm already half an hour in and I want to keep it short. But yeah, let's just show. I received this awesome Christmas bag and it's so pretty. I really love it. It's all the polka dots and I love it. The handle, the drawstring is really, it's pretty. It's made by Doris Calorium on Instagram, and really she should open an Etsy shop because this is so nice and so beautifully made, and I look forward to putting some Christmas socks in this after the house move because right now I can't. Well, who knows what I find. I don't have any Christmas yarn ready. Maybe I should hunt some down. I don't know. But Dorit, you really should open an Etsy shop because this is really pretty and I really like it. And I'd love more because this will only be used in December and I want to use it all year round. Beautiful bag. Dorit, please open an Etsy shop so I can buy more of your bags. Next, I had put a yarn wish out that I'd absolutely love a project bag made by Mina Philip from Mina Philip, the knitting expert, and a long time ago she used to make project bags and sell those, and yeah, after I discovered her patterns and podcasts, she had already stopped selling her project bag, so I was really sad about it. So I put a call out like, I really love a project bag made by Mina because I love her patterns and I knit all her sock patterns, as many as I can, and yeah, that would be very special and meaningful for me. So Caroline from the Colorful Creativity podcast and Etsy shop Caroline, she said, I have one for you and I will send it to you. And I now have a bag made by Mina. I don't know. Mina made was her. And I am over the moon happy with it. It's so special. So I look forward to casting on a Mina pattern and put it in a Mina bag. So thank you, Caroline, for sending it to me, gifting it to me. I'm really, really happy. It means the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. A last gift was sent to me and it was really a surprise, and I still don't know what to say. She knows. A wonderful card. I'm not going to show you the text, and she sent me this lovely sock yarn. I don't know where to show you. Co-op knits socks. Yeah, I've been wanting to try this yarn for a very long time. I'm not going to cast these on because I think this should be a cable pattern, and my mind is not into cables patterns at the moment. I can't deal with that. So, but I really love these colors and they are really special, and yeah, I look forward to finding the pattern for this and knit those up. She also sent me a leftover from the scarf she knitted, the shawl she knitted And this is really special because it was her first knitted shawl, and she finished it, and I. It was an awesome shawl, but it's even more awesome. She gave me the leftovers for my blanket and everything, and it's really pretty. I love it. She also enclosed something that really surprised me. It this already surprised me because this is really special. But also, I've been wanting to try this, but since I stopped buying everything I could, I hadn't bought it, and I was planning on doing it, and then she gifted me a needle holder from Knitting I Love, and I can finally try it. And I almost cast on a shawl just to use this, but I restrained myself and I thought, no, I'm going to do this in the new house and use it. So I kept it backed up, and it's really, I'm so curious. And I love those tags. I saw she also has sheepy tags, so really. In the new year, I might go all out, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? My list of things I want to buy in the new year is massive. It's really ridiculous. But yeah. But that's all my mail, and I'm really grateful for everything that is shipped to me and gifted to me. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, the generosity is awesome. I don't know what to say. It's really special. So, yeah, the house move, it's coming up in 2 weeks from today. In 2 weeks, the moving truck is in front of this house, and we load up and move to Drenthe. Um, the selling house part was really stressful. The deadline for it was November 15th, and on November 14th, late afternoon, we got the call, it's all done. The lawyer had received the money and everything, bank statements, everything, all the paperwork, everything was done. It was such a relief to have finally got that call. It was we were so scared it was going to fall through and it was not going to happen, but it happened. So on November 15th, my husband came home. On November 16th, we went to Drenthe to get our key. We sat in the lawyer's office and signed all the paperwork, and we received the keys to our new house. And it was so stressful. Like, is everything going to work out? Is it really going to happen? Like with selling the house, it got so close to the deadline that it just freaked me out. I was too scared to really think about a new house. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not real. It's not going to happen. And then it all happened. We got the keys. We went to the house and we walked through it, and it was like I just kept crying the entire time. And the previous owner was like, "Are you okay? Are you really happy?" And I said, I just, I have no words. I still, I to this day, I still cannot believe that that's ours. I really, I still can't believe. It's unreal, and I'm constantly expressing that, like, I can't believe it. That's not ours. We live here. This is our house, and constantly it's like, no, it's real. It's going to happen in 2 weeks, and it's crazy. This house is almost packed up. I'm waiting for an extra delivery of boxes because no, I don't know how to express it decently, but they didn't deliver enough boxes, and yeah, so not going into that. We need extra boxes. It's coming in this afternoon, and I am almost done with packing up. The living room is the last place that's still a little bit intact, like I still have those paintings and everything, but almost all the cupboards are empty. The kitchen is still in normal order, but the bedrooms are all packed up. My entire stash is packed up. All the books we have are packed up, and even the kids' rooms are packed up almost. I asked them what they wanted to keep as long as possible, and that's what's still in their rooms. The rest is all packed up. With clothes, of course, it's still access to it, but yeah, so I have a kitchen left, I have a shed left, and some little pieces and things here and there that will happen. The new house, my husband is there, so it's really strange to have him in the country but not here at home, because this is still our home. And yeah, he's there taking care of some things. The painter is in. Unfortunately, a lot more painting has to be done than we expected, but yeah, my husband is taking care of that and putting on the lights and just making sure everything is ready for us to move in, and that's happening in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Like it's such a beautiful house, and I'm really excited to make it a home. But I'm also really scared because I don't know anything there, and it's completely unknown. I don't know any people there, and after we have moved, just within 2 weeks, my husband has to leave for his work again. So I will be on my own in a new town with no familiar people around and no anything really that I know of at Christmas and New Year's and my birthday, and it's crazy, it's scary, but I'm sure we will manage, and we always manage, and we always get through it, and I just look forward to starting a completely new and different life. So on that note, I am going to leave it here. I wanted to talk. I thought about talking about everything I have planned for the new year, but since it's way too hectic and everything, I'm going to leave it here. And that will come in the next episode, which will be recorded in a new house. I'm closing this down. I hope to edit it today, and yeah, this is a goodbye from Montfort, and the hello will come from Tweede Exlowermond in Drenthe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you still enjoyed. If you did, please click the thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed and don't want to miss anything, please subscribe, and I hope I will talk to you soon again. So, bye!